Today I will review in detail one of the machine lines that is worth investing in for those who work in the field of finishing works, especially in the field of painting, plastering, wall surface treatment, plaster sealing, which is a long-handled wall sander with integrated LED light and dust extraction, on 1100 watts capacity and 220 volt voltage, especially with a convenient double-fold design, extremely suitable for those who need to move a lot, work on distant construction sites, or work in small spaces. As soon as you pick up this machine, the first feeling is that it is very sturdy and has an investment in the overall design, not simply a regular wall sander. The machine handle is made of light but hard alloy, does not warp when extended, and can be folded in half right in the middle of the body with a convenient locking mechanism, both neat and optimizing storage space, especially suitable when having to carry the machine on a motorbike or car to the construction site. The sanding head is designed in a circular shape, rotates flexibly according to the movement of the handle, has an integrated LED light that illuminates 360 degrees around the base, extremely useful when working at night or in rooms without complete lighting. The light is soft, not dazzling, but helps the wall surface highlight each rough spot, each small defect for the worker to handle carefully before finishing the paint. In terms of power, the machine operates at a capacity of 1100 watts, an ideal power level for both civil needs and large construction projects. When turned on, the engine runs smoothly with moderate noise and low vibration. This is very important because wall sanders often work continuously for many hours. Strong vibrations will cause fatigue and loss of control of the sanding path. With this engine, the rotation speed is very even. Sanding is extremely good, especially when using the right type of sandpaper with a specialized dust extraction hole included. A highlight of this machine line is the integrated dust extraction system right in the body of the machine. When operating, the rear exhaust fan will pull all the fine dust from the sandpaper into the duct, which can be connected to a dust bag or an external vacuum cleaner to increase the filtering capacity. Thanks to that, the air in the working area is very clean, with almost no dust floating around like when using a normal machine. This is a huge plus because painting and puttying often causes a lot of fine dust, affecting the health of workers and the surrounding area, especially when working in houses or schools. In particular, the machine has a speed adjustment feature, helping you to be flexible when handling different types of surfaces, such as cement walls, mortar, plaster, or dry putty. In the handle, the manufacturer has arranged additional joints to adjust the angle and length of the handle, helping users to scrub both walls and high ceilings without a ladder. In practice, I can scrub a ceiling about 3 meters high without needing anything else. The machine adheres very closely to the surface without jerking or shaking. The rotating scrubbing base smoothly follows the direction of movement, so the scrubbing line is even without scratches or sinking like when using it manually. In the video, I tried to scrub a wall that had been dry for 3 days. After about 5 minutes, the entire surface became smooth and flat. The dust was sucked up immediately after scrubbing. Then I tried to scrub the plaster ceiling, a difficult point for many workers. The machine still worked smoothly. The LED light was extremely effective because it clearly showed each excess plaster mark, helping me to clean each spot without having to check many times. The double folding feature of the machine body is a very commendable point. When folded, the machine shortens to only about 90 centimeters, can be put in the trunk of the car, is not bulky, and does not need to be disassembled. In particular, despite the folding mechanism, the frame is still sturdy and does not loosen after a period of use. The power cable is about 4 to 5 meters long. The power cord is thick, safe, enough to move in a standard room without needing an additional outlet. After a few times of actual use, I rate this as a professional, powerful, compact, and very worthy investment, especially for those who specialize in interior construction, houses, apartments, villas, or finishing rough constructions. In conclusion, if you are looking for a specialized wall sander that is both powerful, safe for health, and easy to carry, then this long-handled wall sander with LED light, vacuum cleaner, foldable, 1100 watts capacity is an extremely reasonable choice. The price may be a little higher than a regular machine, but the long-term benefits far exceed the money spent, from performance, cleanliness, to the durability of the machine. Thank you for following. If you need more detailed information about the product, how to use, or advice on where to buy genuine machines, please leave a comment below or inbox directly. I will support you wholeheartedly. As a person who has worked in interior finishing for many years, I have used many different types of wall sanders, from mini handheld types to high-capacity types. However, since switching to using a long-handled wall sander with LED lights, integrated vacuum cleaner, 1100-watt capacity, I have really found that my work has been significantly reduced. The construction is faster, cleaner, and more professional. The first most convenient point is the long handle and the ability to fold in half. With high ceilings of 2.8 meters to 3.2 meters like today, if you use a handheld machine or a short handle, it is very inconvenient. You have to put a chair or use a ladder, which is both time-consuming and unsafe. The long-handled machine helps me scrub the ceiling and high walls while still standing on the ground, working continuously without having to move much. When you need to move far or put it in the trunk of a motorbike, just fold it in half and it is done. Very compact and lightweight. In terms of scrubbing efficiency, the 1100-watt motor is more than powerful enough to handle putty surfaces, plaster ceilings, or cement mortar. The rotation speed is stable. The scrubbing base is soft and flexible, helping the machine stick close to the wall without having to press hard. I often use sandpaper with dust extraction holes. When combined with the machine's built-in dust extraction feature, there is almost no dust flying out, which is very important if you work in private homes or apartments, where cleanliness is always a top priority for customers. Another point that makes me very satisfied is the LED light system around the sanding head. It sounds small, but when working in low light conditions or late afternoon, this light helps to clearly see the defects, ripples, and unsanded spots on the surface. Thanks to that, I handle each spot accurately, limit repainting, and save time and materials. However, there are also a few small notes when using this machine. First, you should clean the machine immediately after each use, especially the dust extraction tube and the sanding base. Second, do not press the machine too hard when working, because the engine is strong enough to operate on its own. You just need to gently control it in the direction of movement. Finally, you should use genuine sandpaper or high durability type to avoid dust blocking the suction hole, reducing working efficiency.